I will imprison the devil, and I will cast out the rest. We will stop the rite, and I will stand trial. My fate lies with the Tree Father. May he have mercy. Then why do you doubt my acts and intent? Very well. I'll defer to your ruling. No! You don't know what you say! In shadow, we are purified! You chose to abandon us. I chose to protect us. They may die on the road. Not cruelty. Justice. This tale ends but one way. With the Outlander rot cleansed, and the grove forever shrouded. I am first druid now. I protect the circle, whatever the cost. Olodin taught me to harness the Tree Father's power to wall us in. In return, I've prayed many times over that Sylvanas return me to that moment. And yet you petitioned on the thief's behalf. A curious display of mercy. I am sorry, 100 times over, and 100 more yet. If it's an argument you seek, you won't find it here. You once called me a monster. Seems I've proven you right. I sought strength in the shadows. May Sylvanas forgive me. We've taken back our relic. But I will keep the fiend caged till our protection rite is complete. It was an accident. She stole the idol. We were overzealous, yes, but you will be gone before the sun next sets on the grove. Sylvanas may very well grant your wish. Traitors have died for lesser offenses. Ah, you don't see a monster. You just look at me through one's eyes. This is only the beginning. An army soon crosses the coast. Then you should have kept her in line. You've only yourselves to blame. And I'll remember a serpent lives within me, waiting to strike. Tree Father, guide me that I choose my targets more wisely. Words I heed to the letter, to keep my brood safe.
Emerald Enclave, rightful first druid.
Yes, yet I led a child to her death. Betrayed the circle to shadow. We will stop the rite, and I will stand trial. Why are you here? I sent you to Zevlor. I've been a fool. The Outlander must strike on Zevlor's behalf. Call the circle to arms. We will cleanse the grove of parasites, once and for all. I take this grove for the shadows. I cast you out.
The power to protect my people. Sanctuary.
The tieflings are grateful for your efforts. As well should they be. Not a fool. A friend. Would that I'd realized it. Why are you here? You showed great mettle at the gate. The mettle of a skilled sword for hire. This outsider will take word once I've spoken to him. We must focus on the right. I am the will of Sylvanas. Sylvanas bid me to protect my people from harm. Yet I was the one to inflict it.
Complete the rite of thorns, safe from the coming storm.
The Tree Father's words. Your circle taught well. I've treated beasts with more etiquette than you. They're to be gone before final prayer. If they are not...
Stole the idol, needed for ritual, choice and consequence.
We will execute the Rite of Thorns, and you will give no more complaint. In fact...
What have I done? Dearest Wrath.
A child is dead. I betrayed the Circle's trust. We will stop the rite, and I will stand trial. Accidents do not exist. There is only choice and consequence. Then you know I heed his wisdom. I protect the Circle, whatever the cost. You've awakened the Viper! Nothing! They've done everything. When you speak, the Circles will listen. Among druids, your words will shine brighter than sun. The Rite of Thorns. It is the Tree Father's gift that none come to harm. When we speak the final prayer, the great vine will sprout forth. Wrath, may you find peace in the great silence. You can trust that Sylvanas will punish me for it twice over, don't we? I've studied drow culture. You have a talent for self-preservation. Very well. She may go. Break your word, and my serpent shall feed. Sif, Tila to me! The grove will be made safe! The circle will be closed! The words of the Tree Father, spoken plain. Yet behold, the parasite lives. She eats our food, drinks our water, then steals our most holy idol in thanks. Oh, then come get it! I'll use it to heal blight wherever it reaches. I will bear no more accusations. Leave me! And keep still, devil. Tila is restless. No. The tiefling remains until the rite is complete. I did what I had to. A pity you don't see that. Indeed. But you do exhibit a talent for self-preservation. You will offer your services to the tiefling's leader. Zevlor, he's called. And you will guide the outlanders out of the grove. Well, you know the rest. I would turn the grove over to them. I suppose you want thanks. I'm sure the tieflings have plenty. Cut away the blight! She knew the danger. She still tried to run. You're trying my patience. Get out of my sight! He's really gone, then. That means we're grateful for your efforts, though none more than the refugees. Tree Father, guide me! Yes. Yes. This could be the true way of Sylvanas. Don't saddle yourself with that loathing. I will carry it for us both. No matter. I took back the idol of Sylvanas, and the rite is resumed. We will seal the grove, free from harm, free of intruders. Mistress Ollerton, I can explain. Tila, attack! Ollerton, strike! We take this grove for the shadows! Halsin isn't here. Keep his name off your tongue, lest Tila pierce it. You loosed a thug in my grove. What did you expect to happen? Yes. She is more valuable out there than in here. Sif, Tila, to me! Have you now? And you thought you should tell me? Sylvanas demands we illuminate shadow, not hide within it. How was I so blind? Halsin, gone. When the darkest hour fell, it was us that brought light. There was but one druid who guarded the circle, who protected our ways. We are forever in your debt. Ollerton came soon after. An army was coming, she said. Goblins, drow, and more still. Legions upon legions. Sylvanas keep you. It began with a letter. There was no messenger. It simply appeared. Girl, you mean parasite. This outsider will take word once I've spoken to them. We must focus on the right. A viper bears her fangs defending her brood. Is it not her nature to strike at invaders?
Born to the circle, belonged to the circle.
Wrath is gone. Tree Father, forgive me. I acted a fool. I've heard enough. The devil remains until the rite is complete. Speak, while there's time. How grateful I am that yours shone so brightly. Please, just leave me in peace. And may the wind carry you to Mount's Peak. Until we meet again. A deep elf. In our grove, on this day. A sign. Or rather, a gift. Meanwhile, help us contend with the goblins. Perhaps we can dissuade them from attacking. I've cancelled the rite. The circle must heal, so as you say. And so it is done, Master. But if your treatment is meant to outlast the rite, you'll be removed with the rest. Finally, we'll be rid of the Outlander's infernal stench. Master Halsin would approve. I pray he still returns, Sylvanas willing. The devil's spawn imperiled my brood. I bared my fangs to defend it. Choice. Consequence. You will do more than speak. I belong to the shadows no longer. You've no power over me! The first letter from Cloakwood came a season ago. The druids of Cloakwood knew the dangers this would bring. They ordained that all circles cast the rite to shelter from the storm. Spare your tears. I will cancel the rite. and subject myself to the circle for judgment.
Halsin gave to wrath.
A disease of the flower must not reach the root. Pluck the petals, sever the branch if you must, but cut out the rot before it infects the whole of the wood. And mine perish if he stays. Monsters both, then. Viper to viper. Beast to beast. It trembles in shame. It knows that in harmony we perish. In shadow we are pure. Yet I betrayed Sylvanus himself. Led the circle to shadow. We will stop the rite, and I will stand trial. I can hardly deny it. I was so cloaked in shadow, little light could pierce through. Ithias! Tila, to me! Now, Wrath! Let them come! Sif, Tila, to me! Mercy. You carry it with you, and now I must carry it with me. With Halsin back, at least the grove might stand a chance. And we've you to thank. A gathered herd of the devils would indeed be disruptive. She eats our food, drinks our water, then steals our most holy idol in thanks. The last prayer will be spoken, and the rite will conclude. When the coming army swarms, the brambles will keep us safe. I thought one like you might understand. When a threat makes itself known, you remove it. May they find peace in the great silence. I will imprison the devil. And I will cast out every stranger. He turned his back on the circle to stumble after the past. How fitting that it's consumed him. The viper must strike. First you urge grace, then you speak truth. To think a devil could surprise me twice over. But I won't sacrifice our future to the screaming horde. While I still breathe, this grove will not come to harm. An error, most grave master. I beg your grace, let the devil be an example. We will tolerate outlanders no longer. Then banish me. When the coming army marches, there will be none to protect you. I hear the Tree Father's spirit in your words. Forward! This is not over. The outlander serves Zevlor. Circle, to arms! Let no parasite live. A viper bears her fangs defending her brood. I call her mother, you call her monster. Sylvanus would not command us to invite rot into our midst. You will do more than see. If only Halsin were still here to guide us. Sylvanus willing, we might heal without him. I won't forget the wounds I've inflicted. I trust First Druid Halsin will heal them in time. How was I so blind? I know you're kind. You see only victims and villains. None escape these fangs. I should have resisted. It should have been different. After all I've done, you've no reason to believe me. But I'm grateful. Very well. You are like the devils. Where they tread, chaos follows. So you say. Yet you share their infernal blood. And the child walks free. Bury the remains. Continue the rite. This is only the beginning. An army soon crosses the coast. First the child. Now wrath. As you say, Olladin. You've the skin of a beast. If only your heart was so bold. You burn like fire. You howl like wind. You are Faith Warden. When we cast out the rest, she may join them. Halsin is weak, Wrath. But in the shadows, we are strong. We are safe. There is no other way. Monsters both, then. Viper to viper. More proof that outsiders must never be trusted. As you wish, Master Halsin. I was thinking I could make us safe. A foolish notion. To think we'd find comfort in shadow. I won't forget the wounds I've inflicted. I trust Sylvanus will heal them in time. It is as I feared. The tiefling strikes on Zevlor's behalf. Call the circle to arms. We will cleanse the grove of parasites, once and for all. Who better to understand a watchful broodmother than a beloved child of Lolth? I have been so blind that an outsider would show me the way of Sylvanus. The brood is restless. The mother strikes! You speak more kindly than I deserve. I led a child to her death. Betrayed the circle to Shadow. Go on. Say it. You think I'm a monster? Then they soon know the sting of my venom. Now the idol of Sylvanas is returned, and the rite has resumed. We will seal the grove, free from harm, free of intruders. And the Outlanders? What of them? Have you finished your chatter? Then you will give me your ear. The shadows don't corrupt us. They cleanse us. How could I? Sylvanas, have mercy. Halsin is gone. I am First Druid now. I will take control and prove my authority. Safe. For now. Get out. We have no more business. A shame the grace period ends. The Viper's fangs have been bared. She must guard her brood. Nature's wrath be upon you! So you say. Yet the child walks free. How could I be so weak? Your daughter roused the nest. Did you expect the Viper not to strike? Then trust when I say, I bear their burden along with my own. Tree Father, make us tall as the ash and stout as the spruce. Olladin speaks truth. Who among you disagrees? Who would see this grove in ruin? It was through power that I would keep us safe. Or so I thought. Take our gift, and be known. May I not be the last monster you vanquish. But when Halsin departed, the shadows truly took root. You will offer your services to Zevlor. Guide the Outlanders out of the grove. Teachings of Sylvanas. You must agree. However he judges, I will comply. I want you to provide your services to the Tiefling leader. Zevlor, he's called. Offer to guide the Outlanders out of the grove. I'm sure they'll reward you well. So you say. Yet you share their infernal blood. Wrath thought me a danger. Seems I've proven him right. No. You twist the teachings. In harmony, we perish. In shadow, we are pure. I sought the shadows and imperiled the grove. Thanks to you, I've seen light. I won't forget the wounds I've inflicted. I pray Halsin returns to heal them in full. There is cause for celebration. Master Halsin would approve of this. Tree Father, keep us all. My fate lies with Sylvanas. May he have mercy. We will speak soon enough. First, judgment must be passed. Don't we? I've studied Dwegar culture. You have an instinct for survival. Ah, yes. You like to meddle. See what happens. So let me tell you what happens next. And still you petitioned on her behalf. Your words are vicious. Yet you showed mercy. The others might consider this sacrilege. But we know the truth. It is necessity. Fair words. Child, take to the others word of my grace. Sifasif, Tila, to me. With the grove taken for Cloakwood, the circle will see that I'm right. The Great Mother will guard us from all danger. Then I was wise to grant you entry. And you'd be wise to heed my words. It is as you say. Sifasif, Tila, to me. She's a parasite. You saved my life. I won't forget it.
Punished for protecting the grove.
The wine. What did you... What? I did not ask for counsel. The devil remains until the rite is complete. Get out of my mind. Yes, you would say so. I know your kind. You see only villains and victims. The grove will be cloaked in bramble and thorn. No one enters, no one leaves. Sanctuary. Oh, hells! The prayer can wait. I'm going to miss him. Whatever the Tree Father's judgment, I will accept it in full. Remand the thief. I will not say it again. Dearest Wrath, You deserved so much better. Teachings of the Tree Father. Do you agree? This outsider will take word once I've spoken to her. We must focus on the right. Justice will be done. The Circle will see to that. Cold comfort for them, but comfort nonetheless.
In shadow, a gift from Cloakwood.
Have they blinded you to truth? Outsiders bring only chaos. Away. I have no more need of you. The grove may thrive only when the great vine strangles those who imperil it. Well, a brood mother looks forward, never back. I am first druid now, and I will keep my children safe. I swear to you. I gave Tila no order to strike. You are like all the rest. Where devils tread, chaos follows. Olladin speaks truth. Do you disagree? Would you see this grove in ruin? Show no mercy! The Tree Father's words, spoken with a devil's forked tongue. Oh. They are a blight, each and all. If I cannot choke it out, I will burn it away. Why? I don't know or care. You intrude on the Circle. You intrude on my mind. We will imprison the thief under guard of my serpent. The serpent strikes! We will grant them safe harbor until they depart. Out, thief. My grace has its limits. You speak in paradox. I care not for steel, but I know if it bends, it breaks. I will not allow this grove to be broken. You know, then, that Sylvanas spoke further. The parasite must be removed for new seed to grow. A what, Wrath? A thief? A poison? A threat? Empty ramblings, all of them. While you obsess over yesterday, I will be making our tomorrow. I took back the idol of Sylvanas, and the rite has resumed. We will seal the grove, free from harm, free of intruders. Well, Paladin, what say you? The grove is forever in your debt. Walk freely among us, for as long as the sun sets and rises. I betrayed Sylvanas himself, led the Circle to shadow. Olladin speaks truth. Do you disagree, Wrath? You would see this grove in ruin? Perhaps you don't know that Sylvanas spoke further. The parasite must be removed for new seed to grow. I beg your forgiveness, Master. Halsin's cancelled the rite, and I will face judgment. My fate belongs with the Tree Father. A clear choice, I would say. In return, these devils lured in a horde of goblins, and their spawn stole the one relic that might keep us safe. Wrath, I'm sorry. So sorry. Indeed. Then when the lightning comes, it has one fewer to strike. She made her choice. Peace. Enjoy it while it lasts. The parasite eats our food, drinks our water, then steals our most holy idol in thanks. Sif sif. It is as you say, Tila. Come to me. A thief is dead. She stole the idol, befouled the grove. She stole the idol of Sylvanas during prayer, and interrupted the rite. Sylvanas willing. We might heal before then. The devil sowed chaos. She remains until the rite is complete. The viper bears her fangs, defending her brood. It is only right that she strike the killing blow. Indeed. Then removing his people should provide you little challenge. Halsin's cancelled the rite. The brood is exposed. And we've you to thank. Sylvanas have pity. On the move! With the shadows vanquished, healing can begin. There is cause for celebration. Master Halsin would approve. Tell me, Blade, is the healer cruel for ridding the sick of disease? My circle has offered grace to these outsiders. We gave them shelter from storm. We nourished their bellies. Then we agree. Preservation is not luxury. It is not zealotry. It is necessity. A terrible tragedy. I am so very sorry. None of this can happen while outlanders infect us. Sylvanas demands that we choke them out. Indeed. Then, above all, you must have a talent for self-preservation. First you urge grace, Then you speak truth. You surprised me twice over. I endangered a child. I betrayed the Circle's trust. We will stop the rite and I will stand trial. Then I won't stretch your patience. But do allow me one last word. I do hope you didn't come expecting my thanks. That would be most perplexing. I have heard quite enough. A grey dwarf. In our grove on this day. A sign. Or rather, a gift. The blight must be cut away for healing to begin. First, the spawn. The rest will follow. The Outlander has betrayed us. I should have known. Druids! We cannot compromise any longer! I'm sorry. Wrath, lock her up. She remains here until the rite is complete. Who better to understand a watchful broodmother than one who hails from below? I owe you nothing. Goblins swarmed us like roaches while you stumbled after the past. First you stay silent, then you speak truth. To think an outsider could surprise me twice over. Sylvanas calls on me to shield the Circle. Balance be damned! Do it. I want you to provide your services to Zevlor. Offer to guide the Outlanders out of the grove. I'm sure they'll reward you well. And what of my future, Master Halsin? Yes. When the darkest hour fell, it was us that brought light. I know your kind from other circles. You see only villains and victims. And if it is? Strangers are the scourge. The rite is the remedy. No laws can change that. I see it on your face. You hate me. And I don't blame you. She stole the idol of Sylvanas. She must pay the price. They will die if they stay. Nettie, yes. She's bumbling about somewhere. You dare speak of Tila in this manner?